do I prepare my granddaughter in greatness with the Lord? Well, I know your granddaughter. And so I'm a pour on this because I work with her weekly or bi-weekly. So let me answer this question. How do I prepare my granddaughter in greatness with the Lord? Well, first off, you as a close role model, you have to first almost daily remind yourself of the greatness of God. Because when you live a limitless life due to you daily reflecting on how great God is, then you will live a great life. Because the things that she needs to see is the greatness of God and the greatness of you so that she can be inspired to have her own unique greatness. And I think some of us believers have great limits on us because of how modern day Christianity and churches have conditioned us to be too reliant on God, or too our backs turned to the greater elements of God's character. But when you begin to greatly magnify, greatly praise, and greatly honor, and greatly reverence, then you'll be great in wisdom. You'll be great in action. You will be inspirational. So when kids look at my life, it's inspiring because they have seen the greatness of God in me. They've seen the greatness cultivated in me. So when they see, oh, his YouTube channel's a decent size, or he's written 11 books, or he's done this, they've seen the great work of God. And that also means that you might have to be greatly transparent. How can children learn from parents that are not transparent? How can kids see the greatness of God's delivering power if the parents or grandparents are not transparent? There's a difference between vulnerability and transparent. Vulnerability means, hey, I'm still working this thing out, so I can't really show you this right now because we fighting through this, we growing through this. But transparency says, here's my testimony. When I was your age, I did this, I did that, but because of God and his great work in my life, look at what the Lord has done. So when you begin to magnify the greatness of God in your own relationship with him, magnifying him at a high level, despite the challenges, despite the storms, despite the trial, because she's going to have to see, how does grandma get through tough times? The joy of the Lord is my strength, baby. But she won't just be going by hearsay. She'll be going by what she saw. Then when you begin to cultivate your own greatness, pursuing those dreams, goals, and aspirations that you have, and she begin to see the great work that you work in something great, that she begin to see by the time she's a senior, look what the great things my grandmother has done. And then she will constantly hear, to God be the glory, baby. If it wasn't for the goodness of the Lord, this would have accomplished. That right there will provide the building blocks by which she can be able to see that I too can be great as well. Ooh, that was a lot. Hope that helped. She does not. Please, I got to meet with her tomorrow. I know she mad at me. We had some rough situations with some students, and I'm going to get to her. And I'm going to make sure I talk about her drawings and just give her that time to vent. So if you see her today, let her know Mr. Ezzy said on video that I'm going to get her tomorrow. And but if you follow those principles, my sister, man, you'll begin to see. And the thing is, you got to make sure you're not greatly weighed down by the possibility of what could happen. That's going to hinder your greatness. You have to trust her in the great hand of God as well. That you can only do as much as you can do. The rest God has to do. But you have to give her a great representation of what God is capable of. So when she finds herself in similar situations, she'll know that she serves a great God who's greater than any circumstance or situation or individuals that has weapons formed against her, that she'll know that she'll be able to walk in her own unique greatness, knowing that a great God is with her. Spiritual growth, desired outcomes. Yes. Thank you, mama. Let her know and let me know how else I can help you, my sister.